Simple Gaming AI Heroes League, Day 9. Can you believe it? This is going to be the halfway point after today. So that's pretty cool. I'm getting a nice early start today. Which might happen often on Wednesdays. Alright, and random number generator. Oh, there's a lot of things open on my phone. What is this? What is all this? Get out of here. Alright. Seven. Did we just have? We had just had 4, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I just roll? 7? We already had Towers of Doom. Lost Caverns, not 1. That's 7. Infernal Shrines. Pretty sure we did not have. Ugh. Don't need to see all that. Just a bunch of nonsense. Here is the Heroes League teams. Here we got our standings. Day 9. Schedule. Oh yeah, it's first year Infernal Shrines, so that is good. It means we are still on track. We haven't missed anything else yet. Nice. A lot of things already I don't know, seeming to be coming to fruition. Demons seem to be shoo-in for playoffs, probably. Can't quite say yet that they are going to win the division, I guess, but after today we may know, because we do have the humans versus demons divisional matchup. Have the Zerg versus the Dominion again, so the Dominion remaining 1 game, keeping themselves just 1 game behind the Zerg, and they do have the win against the Zerg in their first matchup, day 2. So 2 good matchups at the end today, I think. At the board, got my dog chewing on herself. Don't mind her. Horde versus bad animals. We got the good animals versus the night elves. So again, 2 divisionals, but may not be the closest of matchups. We'll see. Maybe could perhaps have some upsets early on today. That would be quite interesting. And then we have this Overwatch versus Protoss conference match, which is, I think, gonna probably, I don't know, it might show which of these 2 are gonna end up even having any chance to keep with the humans in the Dominion for that 3rd spot. Protoss basically already out of it, so pretty much it's going to come down to Protoss needs to win this, or they may be basically their hopes may be dashed at that point. And finally, this 4th match was the Alliance versus Villains. Again, another quite important matchup, I would say. Much more important than the Protoss Overwatch, just because these are the teams fighting currently for the 2nd spot. However, they're leaving the door wide open for the good and bad animals because they both suck. But hey, if the Alliance wins, they will be 5-4. It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it could be worse for them. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got scheduled for today. Should be super fun. If you haven't watched the earlier episodes, earlier days. I mean, if you're watching on Twitch, you can do so on YouTube if any of the odds aren't available anymore. I don't know if they all will be. I think probably day one, maybe even day two or so will be gone by now, maybe. I don't know. But they're all on YouTube, so you can go there if you want to watch the super early ones. I'll probably be mentioning them. You can, obviously, you're seeing all the results here, so it's pretty much spoiled if you're looking at that. But that's okay, because we still got half a season to go after today. This is to round off the first half of the season. So 18 days total, and we will have like 3 days of a playoff, which will be 3 rounds. The semifinal with 2 byes, so 6 teams total going to the playoffs. Top of each division, and then the best, the third best basically from each conference. One of these two right now, or one of these two right now. So currently it would be the Demons would have the first seed in the, well, let's start up here. It's easier to start with the Warcraft. This is the Warcraft division. The Night Elves and the Horde are tied right now, but the Horde just beat the Night Elves, so the Horde have the top seed. The Night Elves have the second seed currently. And the Alliance has the third seed, which means the Horde would get a bye, and the Night Elves and the Alliance would play in the first round, best of 3 in the playoffs. Down here, Demons would get the bye. The Zerg would get would win their division, so they would have the second seed, and then third would be Humans because they have the next best record. And so I could make it that the seeding is based not only on the top 2 divisions are the top 2 seeds, and then the third seed is no matter what the record, even if the Humans have a better record than the Zerg. The Humans would be the third seed. It doesn't really matter either way because the Humans would end up playing the Zerg in the first round then. And then whoever wins those games would play the Dominion. Whoever wins against the Night Elves and the Night Elves and the Alliance would play the Horde. And then whoever wins the matchup here and the matchup here would play each other in the championship. So 3 rounds total. 6 teams will make the playoffs, 2 byes. And that's it. Horde versus Bad Animals. Since I'm explaining a little bit of this because I have started a bit early here, so earlier than usual. Not that I'm not going to start before 8 o'clock or so, but I figured since I have maybe a little extra time, I'd get through some of the details in the beginning in case people never make it to when I mention those things later on. Here's the teams. After today, we may see, based on the Protoss and the Overwatch match, probably based on who wins that. Whoever loses that may consider switching out some of the team. I don't know who they would take back out for Zeratul. I don't know where he would make the team better, to be honest. He just recently came out. I think after day 6, actually, yes, they changed out again Zeratul for Proteus, because after day 3, Phoenix came in for Proteus, and then after day 6, Proteus came in for Zeratul. They're the only team. Overwatch only switched out on day 3, Lucio and Diva for Ana and Mai. Alright, let's get into it. Again, first match is the Horde versus the Bad Animals. Bad Animals of Warcraft who have 1 win, only against the Good Animals who have no wins. They're the worst. But the Horde is, as you saw, they're the top of the division. They actually, if you see on this inaugural tournament results, they were actually the winners of that, even though they're not doing like amazing right now. They were up there for a bit until lost a game. Lost another game. But then there was a couple losses here. They won, so now they're back at least in the top 4, tied with there's a big chunk of 6 and 2s right now. But that will be remedied. Anyway, yes, Horde versus Bad Animals. Let's go. Thanks for joining. What are we, Infernal Shots? I thought about playing some actual games before I started the AI tournament, the AI season today, but nah, that's no fun. Gaslow. I mean, you can. Who needs to watch that? This is, I don't know. At least to me, it's more interesting to watch. Theoretically. Although I wouldn't mind maybe playing sometime with some people, some viewers sometime, just hanging out. If I have time, that's another thing. I figured I'd use my time more wisely and just do this early, and then have more of the day open, because it's another really nice day here. We're starting to get some nice days. I'd like to start getting outside, and if you head on over to my channel called Academia Christie, you can see what I've started. I have a garden vlog going right now, indoor, but it's going to start transitioning to outdoors now that it's getting warm, and I'm super excited. Anyway, ETC and Murphy and Alex Straza. I'm still working on forming that channel up. It's supposed to deal more with philosophy and theology, and maybe, and also some religious topics. Hence the name Academia Christi. But it's supposed to, it's supposed to be academia. It's supposed to be, I don't know, kind of educated. If that's not a word, you can make it one, I guess. Deathwing and Hog. But then part of that is what I call an offshoot of it called Beauty Christi, which is to help form guys to be real men. And it's just really the only reason I posted anything so far, and why it's a garden video blog, is because I felt like I had so much content that I just needed to start doing it. So it kind of forced my hand, but now I'm actually today probably going to post the first non-garden video blog video, and tomorrow is Thursday, so it's the next video for the weekly garden vlog, which will be there was a lot of changes this week, so I'll be super excited to do that. And that's Academia Christi, if anyone's actually interested in that, which you should be, because it's more interesting than video games. And much more meaningful. In fact, it's infinitely more meaningful. But that doesn't mean video games aren't a complete waste, especially when we can, have fun and even sometimes glean some philosophical truths. Maybe not in Heroes of the Storm AI, but in other games, perhaps. I'm not seeing anybody that's really, that's a cool Gul'dan skin. That's maybe the one. Rhaegar's been using that skin a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh, we got Rainer Murky. And Deathwing Alex Straza hanging out together, Dragon Duo. Alex Straza and Deathwing are probably the ones I'm thinking. Didn't Alex Straza? She definitely had a skin win in the past. I remember that. So did Deathwing. That's got to be a Deathwing skin, but it might just be like a kind of normal. I'm gonna have to look at hers, like I ever did. Take a look at everybody's, because there's so many new ones I haven't seen before. Gul'dan is in a lot of trouble down here. Hogger trying to go for the first blood. Could have got it because Gul'dan decided to run through the woods. Oh, Murphy goes down. Murphy. It's okay if you die, but I guess first blood doesn't really seem to really mean anything at all in this game. I don't know. Sounds cool, so there's that. Isn't that what everything in most things in video games is about? It's cool, so. Oh, speaking of it's cool, I don't know. I didn't play the Diablo 4 beta because it, if you happen to catch my very small stream of it, just ran like crap on my crap PC. I actually updated because I had a driver update, go figure, after Diablo 4 came out. And I didn't actually try playing it after I installed that, so that might have helped a little bit. Also, I didn't try playing it off stream, which probably would have been fine. I think it was probably just a stream. Also could have been because I only tried it once, and Rhaegar is just gonna die under tower, insane. So all that being said, I haven't bought Diablo 4, and I kind of didn't talk myself out of not getting it and wasting $100 on it, because I wouldn't end up getting the smaller one. I might get like a standard version at some point in the future, whenever it's not super expensive, or even when it goes on sale. But I don't really think I'm gonna go too crazy with it. I don't really care that much. It's sort of a waste when I could use that money for many, many other things. Many other things. Anywho, though, speaking of sales and wasting money in video games, they do have a spring sale on Blizzard, which I didn't think was a thing, but what do I know? I didn't check if Heroes had any interesting things like packs or something that were on sale. I may even check that out, but what I did get is the 67% off, that the pack that includes all the stuff for Diablo 2 and 3 and all the Diablo 3 expansions. So we now have Diablo 2 and 3 complete editions, so that's awesome. And Diablo 2 isn't like the original Diablo 2. There's a great fight right now. Never mind. There's a great fight by the Horde, which is normal, normal to behold. But the Diablo 2 is Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I believe it's only in its season 3 right now, so it's like a fresh game, and I might have to just jump into that. I think I would much rather play that probably than Diablo 4, but we'll see. I have it now. I have Diablo 2 now, and because again, it was $20 for that and the entire Diablo 3 expansion with expansions. Plus, probably there's like 2 Diablo 3 cosmetic things, which don't really matter, but whatever. Again, this is probably just going to go. Yeah, there's really no chance that the bad animals are going to do anything there. There's only a few kills during it, but oh, they're not counting the Murky yet. He hasn't quite died. Nope, that was Alexstrasza again. Going down. Big ol' Dan in mid lane. Hogger is getting pretty low. They got to be careful here. They're talent down. They're already nearing like 2 levels down at this point. But yeah, since what is it like? It was like something crazy, at least $40 or something for Diablo 2. And so to get it for 20 and to get Diablo 3 plus all the expansion, I figured that was worth it. So yeah, that happened. It's still, the sale's still on if you would consider doing the same thing. Anyway, let's get to the match now. Things are well underway. Rhaegar almost dying under tower again. Deathwing trying to clear that wave as they try. They did hold on to this bottom fort. I don't know how long that's going to last, though. Not long at all. In fact, I'll tell you how hard. Is that where the Punisher went? It must have been. Because they didn't really lose anything anywhere else. And they were fighting right here, right? Hogger and Alexstrasza, boy, gotta go dragon form to save herself from Thrall and Rexar. She's gonna hang out in there. Deathwing showing up. Thrall might be in a little bit of trouble. Hogger is like full health still, so might as well keep fighting that. Oh, well, I mean, can't really fight under the tower, so pretty decent, but better to get some picks. Also, this is pretty good. They're at least only 1 level behind right now. Okay. Alexstrasza just killed Rhaegar. Sorry. Always with the Rexar and Rhaegar. I know what face that is. Their names are just so similar. Ooh, Gazlo, nice stun into the, oh man, into the wall. Just barely escapes. Lucky. Our ETC pretty low. We're all fighting both the dragons down here. Alexstrasza misses her heal. We're all one more lightning bolt for good measure. You know, I talked about playing classic games on here before, and I just don't know about, I really never know about playing ROMs on stream. I just logged into Twitch and saw, oh, what's this? Saw someone playing like Pokemon Sapphire or Ruby or something, and specifically talking about an Iron Man mod. So I'm like, okay, so like, obviously there's not a problem with that. I don't know, because it might have something to do with the pods as well, saving the pods. I don't know. So many stupid rules that people have about their stupid games, so I'm like, I don't want you to play. Why would I want you to play my game? Make a and that would just make other people want to play my game, and so that's just crazy. The whole thing with ROMs though is it's free, so it's stealing. Stealing is not cool. Brawl is gonna make it out. Alexstrasza, he almost gets Alexstrasza. It doesn't quite. Ooh, Alexstrasza again missed her field, so she's almost dead. I think she wins. She wins the skin win over Deathwing. It's pretty close. But I know Alexstrasza is probably a more expensive one. I don't know if Deathwing's is expensive or not, because it could just be a pretty normal one. She is a giant dragon already. Alexstrasza getting destroyed in there. ETC able to at least clean up Rhaegar. Damon's getting pretty low. Murphy could, nope. Murphy does nothing. Something roll. Oh, that was cool, Dan. Finishing off ETC, who tried to run away, and Deathwing low. Augur just over half, but by himself. It should be a pretty easy immortal there for the Horde. Number 2 immortal. Augur's gonna try to do a little damage here. Oh, Deathwing able to fly in. Got a bit of a fight going. Murphy, of course, back. Augur dead now, so that sucks. Murphy full health here. Back to full health and like 1 heal or whatever. I don't even know what that came from. Does he doesn't have some kind of heal, does he? Alexstrasza has 2 heals, doesn't she? She must, yeah, she's hitting him with a target heal, and she's dead now though. ETC's back, but he's not going to survive very long. Good fight again. Ford basically winning twice, winning 2 fights during that. Pretty good. Murphy is still alive, but who cares? Deathwing as well. Not doing anything. I don't know what all this lag is about. First game of the day, maybe. Go down. Where was that? Right here ish? Somewhere? It had to have been, right? Or is he like attacking a mob? No. Oh, I don't believe it. I do, because there was nobody up here at all trying to kill this thing. It just was smashing that fort down. Ooh, Alexstrasza, but she misses. She never stands on her own heel. It's crazy. Does she think it's a bad thing? Whoa. Wow. Wow, Punisher basically at Alexstrasza down to a sliver of health, where much less than she even has now to make her dragon form. Wow. But I don't even know how long. Oh wait, I guess we could find out how long the trait goes on cooldown. No, maybe not. Do these? They show all the cooldowns? Or? Oh no, these are talents. And yeah, I don't know what. Oh man, Alexstrasza dies though. That was a decent alt, but just not the time or the place. I mean, it was a nice placement, but not. Obviously, didn't help them very much there. Didn't help Alexstrasza. She feeding. How many deaths does she have now? She tends to do that sometimes. 5. Ooh. It all kills Hogger. Hogger's like their only hope. ETT. DC is also pretty useful. No, but as I say that, he gets completely destroyed. He gets out. Wow. It's crazy. Alexstrasza. Oh, Marky's dead. Alexstrasza's dead. It's crazy. 18 to 15. This is not going to last very much longer. We could have some quick matches, some longer matches today. Would be a good mix. Going to be, I don't know. So, I guess pretty team fight heavy on the shrines. I'll get a frozen one next. Ooh, Rexar eliminating ETC right as the shrines are coming up. He'll be back at about 42nd or so that timer. Deathwing in trouble. Godan not able to get back to reach her. She's gonna fly off back to base, maybe? But just back to here. And now back to base. Or wherever she went, I don't know. She's just gone for a while. There she is. Oh, she was up healing up. Oh, I see. Is that their alts? The big one, because it would be the 4th talent. And there'd be 3 more, so that makes sense. It's all the talents sitting there. That's cool. You're supposed to just know the abilities. Oh man, a decent fight here by the. Oh man, Hogger! Oh, if he could have stayed somehow, like, in here with that would have been great. But they're all still alive. I don't know how much it's going to matter. These forts aren't going to last. 138. Bobby. Oh man, Hogger. That is 1 down. Alexstrasza avoids the chilliness. Godan kills Murky. It's just a thing that happens. Murky can show up behind this fight again. Might as well just keep running your face right in there and dropping the fish bomb. Alexstrasza is going to survive being punched by the Punisher this time. Punisher about half health. I think that fort's gonna fall. Oh, ETC gets stunned. It doesn't do a ton of health, but it does freeze. I guess there are worse ones. The arcane one that puts those lasers out is terrible. There goes one fort. Wow. Fort number 2. Still a bit of health left on this thing. Oh, he jumps out and punches Hogger down. Now he's running out for ETC. Oh man. That Punisher just cleared everybody. Cleared this core for XR to just chill. I don't quite get any damage on it. Oh, the Rhaegar did. 5. Fight ensues. Rexar, Rhaegar, and Thrall in here, and ETC has to run. Got 2 minion waves coming in. No siege with them. Blue team gets the last forward. He gets the last forward up there, and does have 1 siege in that minion wave currently. Thrall eliminates Deathwing. Shield not able to quite regenerate fully. Now maybe they'll get it. Gazlo, Rexar, Gul'dan coming in with the next mid wave. Gazlo takes out Murky. Hogger in some trouble. He's going to just have to run. There's no chance. This game is over. 22-19. 20 is not even going to be able to come out for the bad animals here. That is a pretty dominating victory by the Horde, as we may have expected in this game 1 today. Another Murky kill for Rexar. How many does that accumulate now for Murky? 3 1/4. So that means he died, what, 13 times? I mean, it's just taking a while because these minion waves aren't, they're killing everybody, but the minion waves are taking a bit. Now that's the end there, after those eliminations. Yeah, congratulations to the Horde. Good Diablo loot drop there. Okay, well, dang. Gul'dan always gets these. Every time. I want to give it to Rexar, though. Structure damage is pretty terrible. He could do better than that. Honestly, no, I'm not going to give it to him. He does have tons of eliminations, though. Dang it. Does anyone come even close to Gul'dan? Not really. Gotta just give it to Gul'dan. Dang. I mean, he only died once, so it's not that bad. He does get MVP a lot, though. I mean, whatever. He's the MVP of the team. That's what happens. Somebody's got to be, right? Horde moves, or Horde stays, I should say, in there. Nice, comfortable position. Bad animals stay in there. Very uncomfortable bottom spot. But at least they're not the very bottom. And they won't be even if the good animals win, because they beat the good animals head to head. So there is that also. They're also not, who else? Protoss is also 1-7. They only have 1 win as well. So, I mean, hey, could be worse. 7-2, 6-0, and 5-0 for the Horde. sitting quite nicely. Alright. Get sure they stay toward the top there. We will have plenty of other 6-2 matchups. Actually, we have a 6-2 matchup, do we? Humans and Demons. Definitely a good one. Zerg and Dominion. Also not 6-2, but definitely a good one. Night Elves are going to be up right now against the Good Animals, so hey, you never know. Let's see. Good Animals first, right? Yeah. We got Lili, Brightwing, Chen, Lunar, and Neural looking for their first win. The only team winless right now against the Night Elves here, who have been at the top of the division the entire time. Malfurion, Tron, Illidan, Sylvanas, and Maiev. Only well, they just lost. Excuse me. They just lost last week, or yesterday, I should say, to the Horde. So that can be expected sometimes. Their only other loss is to the Zerg. So that's why they're at the bottom of the 6-2s, because they lost to 2 of the other 6-2s already. But hey, they'll always have a chance to make a bit of a comeback there. A bit of a comeback, since they are again still at the top. Lili will be first. Brightwing. Chen. Lunara. And Euro. Or Iroh, however it's pronounced. I don't care. Against Malfurion. Gerard. I just realized I could do that. That'll make things a little easier, a little quicker maybe. Illidan. As long as I can click in the right spot most times. Sylvanas. And Maiev. That's going to make it much quicker. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, game 2, Infernal Shrines, day 9. Last day of the first half of the season. Good Animals versus Night Elves. Divisional matchup. The winless Good Animals against the 6-2 Night Elves. Top of the division, second in the conference because of their head-to-head loss to the Horde. They need to win this to keep with their total wins. The same as the Horde. But there's not a whole lot of worry. If they lose, then the Alliance wins today. Actually, the Alliance will only be 1 game behind the Night Elves. Although the Night Elves beat the Alliance in their first head-to-head, and probably beat them. Yes, beat them twice already. So they do have that going for them. Sorry, allow me to switch my screens, just in case anybody decides to say hello. Oh, okay, pretty cool Lunara skin. I guess that's like it's like some kind of Day of the Dead sort of thing going on. Pretty awesome. I can dig that in the right ways as a Catholic. Memento Mori, baby. Lili getting a Brightwing teleport onto her. Lunara probably so far winning the skin win. I've only really looked closely at. I think Hero got a win with the just red version of that skin before, the red and black version of that skin. But that was a very lame skin match, to be honest. It looks like I really like that Maya skin. She's won with that skin too before, I think. I think I gotta give it to that Lunar though. The horse skeleton is pretty awesome. Bright Charon pretty low there. Chen and Euro soaking up the side lanes for themselves. Chen now moving in the mid for the fight. Really goes so low, but there's double heals over there. She's okay for now. Chen jumps in the middle of everybody, tries to fend off the enemies from Brightwing, does so. I guess the towers help to mitigate. Lunara dropping pretty low. She should be safe enough. Just bounding away, prancing off. Lily and Brightwing double heal combo back to help out their tank. This is a trio we see quite often here. Both the healers taking tons of damage though, and they leave Chen even though they can just heal themselves back. Brightwing low mana. Lily still have some. Brightwing should. I mean, he's gonna come back. It'll come back. Maiev and Illidan were soaking the bottom lanes. Illidan now backing and Euro down for the bottom lane. So for the good animals, Brightwing drops low again. Lily as well. They both back now with low health and mana. Hopefully Lily comes back and says, Brightwing, no, come on, man. You have mana regen. Just stay in the fight. Sylvanas is going to survive. She takes quite a bit of damage. No first blood yet. But it's definitely going to happen by the time the shrine's up. Or like during the shrine. It's certainly going to happen during the shrine. Lydia and Lily go back and forth, but now Lily's in a lot of trouble. But Chen and Brightwing are close by. Again, Brightwing heal her back up. They don't have the mana. He does so. Chen again tanking away. Tanking and tanking away. If only he had some help up here. My goodness, that was amazing. Chen just 1v3ing basically with no problem. Oh, Lunara, where was that? Lunara first blood. So first blood actually goes to the good animals, probably the hero, I'd imagine. Unless Sylvanas and her were fighting in mid, it's possible. Oh, but Maiev eliminates Brightwing. Lily going to follow. Double kill for Maiev. Chen dragged back into this fight. He's not going to survive. I doubt it this time. Maiev, Tron, Malfurion there now. They'll survive with their double heal combo here. Lunara shows up to help Chen out, though. Wait a second. The damage put down on Malfurion by Lunara here. Decent. You got to keep it up, though. Helps again if you have another person with you, because the double heals with Lunara's current damage as well. Look at those crazy arrows. Brightwing just barely coming in time to save Lunara. Give her a little bit of help. Looks like she just tapped. Lily coming in too. Chen's gonna get even more heals here. We got 6s on both sides. Very close in XP. Very, very close in XP. That's most of the good animals go lane right now for some reason as Lily dies. There's 3. I don't know what. Were they just trying to make sure they get 7? It kind of makes sense, but Lily shouldn't have stayed in there. Chen, if anybody, it should have been Chen staying in there. Either way, yes, Illidan falls in mid to Lunara / minions. Either way, yeah, the Night Elves were going to get that immortal, I believe, so. A decent fight, though, from the good animals if they would have just stayed in that, or if they would have just played a little smarter. I can understand wanting to hit 7 at the same time the other guys are. Although you had some... Was it Lunara who died first? Yeah. So you had the disadvantage in the lane then. Maya bottom. Punisher goes down. Fort still quite healthy if they can clear this wave though. And Sylvanas is here. Up here in Durand heal combo against Lily Brightwing heal combo. Tehran taking more damage than anybody, but that's healed right back up. Right wing now in trouble. Malfurion drops about half. Right wing's at about half. Hero's here now. Sylvanas still here for the Night Elves. At a 3v3. Hero can get him into tower, that would help. No, right wing, Malfurion both kind of low. Right wing backs off completely. It's gonna really swing things in favor of the Night Elves in this one. Lily's dropping low. She's only got her own heals now. Hero's forced to fight by herself. Malfurion and Sylvanas, she's not too concerned about that. She whacks Malfurion with the hammer. Able to get away. Chen takes out Tehran with the help of Brightwing, who roamed down there. And now Malfurion's trying to come down and help with this fight, and these fights combine into one, sort of, in the jungle, and then it splits after the one kill. And look at this, 10s. That was probably a smart idea by the Dark Elves not to fight until they got their own 10. Night Elves, not Dark Elves. Nara backs with like no health, Sylvanas about half. But again, both these teams with double healers. So Right Wing, however, eliminated by minions. Chen in some trouble. He goes down to. Immediately takes a Tehran Owl as she's being attacked by Sylvanas. Not quite going to have the damage. Sylvanas wants to kill Lily, but I don't think she's going to be able to. That was very dangerous. Diving tower like that. Luckily, she stayed out of range. Lunara doesn't finish Malfurion off. I bet she could have. Mayev's low. She's going to back off in mid here, but Sylvanas rotated down with Tehran, and they're going to take out the outer mid wall. The outer top wall is already down. Lower, or the bottom outer wall close. Mid shrine now this time, which means that the what's his name? Punisher is going to be going into the mid lane push. Lunara eliminated. Right wing escapes, but again, looks like probably an easy Punisher for the Night Elves. Number 2 here, 3. Number 2. Gonna be another quick one here. Hero and Lily trying to contest it, but I don't think that you're gonna survive. Brightwing teleports in the very last second. Chen's here now. Chen is fighting the minions. And here he comes with the bottle of sake. Sake. Sylvanas takes out Lily. And yeah. Night Elves, another victory on the objective. Oof, Brightwing almost taking that owl. That would have probably been enough. Certainly enough to make Illidan chase the rest of the way, I bet. Oh, there he goes in with the ult. Oh, the owl misses again. Brightwing's so lucky. Now Euro dropping quite low to the Punisher, and she's able to heal them. Yeah, you gotta start watching now with these owls flying around. They will do a decent bit of damage. Lunara stunned up. Tehran laying down some arrows. Lunara goes back in, and she gets taken out. Brightwing and Lily healing up themselves, each other, trying to stay alive in this one. The fort goes down quite easily, still more than half health on this Punisher. Getting caught in trying to fight around the Punisher, getting caught in that frost. basically the end. That's why the Frozen Punisher is so scary. I don't think he freezes towers. He freezes them, but I don't... Yeah, they do stop shooting. That's another reason he sucks. I'm gonna be able to take out, yeah, the inner mid wall before quickly losing health. Almost got half of it. Lunara and Brightwing in no. Ooh, Maya with a nice ult on Lunara, just taking her out of that for a moment. Really didn't do a whole lot. Lunara is still laying down the deeps. There's still nothing happening though. Too many heals for both teams, really. But I think it's gonna come down to Maiev and Lunara damage. But then you also have Sylvanas on the side of the Night Elves. Chen, Lunara, Lily, nice. Able to take out Valkyrie and make this a 3v3 now. Because I can't remember who it was that was up there, it just came down. Tron pretty low, Lily, Lunara, and Chen, no Euros now in here with full health. Let's see what she can do. Ooh, a nice stun there. Lily and Brightwing both are going to tap and come back into this. Lunara and Lily, that is. But Euro leaves, so that's, again, a fight they could have won, I think. Even though the 17 talents came out, maybe that deterred them, but they had, I don't know, they had the advantage, they had some numbers. Can't really come back if you play that safe. Random owl. Fight going on in the bottom jungle here. Sylvanas maybe caught in a bad spot. I don't think she's too worried about it. Still didn't Tron here to help her out. It's 4v2 though now. Again, just not, I don't know what they're doing. It's just not good team fighting at all. They have the ability to do it, they just don't do it at all. Lunara just needs to attack somebody and stay on them. She's got double heals there. She's got a bruiser, at least. Chen and Sylvanas duking it out from top, and Chen looks like he won that. And then we got the, other than that, those two, we got the 4v4 down here in bottom. Illidan backs off. This looks like they have stopped. Yeah, and Lily now, oh my goodness, Lily. This is the worst thing. Well, Chen's okay. She's lucky Chen's right next to her. Ow, but Chen's like, yeah, I don't know, little panda. I think I'm gonna not join you. And so, uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? Arcane Shrine, yep. Who was just slain? Brightwing. 19 to 16, yikes. The Night Elf's about to get a huge advantage. Maiev eliminates Lunara. Assassin v Assassin. Those are, of course, the two top damage dealers, Sylvanas being the other. Sylvanas and Euro, I guess. Kind of even, but different. Euro's a bruiser, Sylvanas is a very pushy assassin. She's very pushy. So they have kind of similar comps. Interestingly, though, the good animals are tankier. Can't seem to win. The Night Elves have no tank, actually. And they are doing quite well for themselves. Now, when they fight like amazing team comps, I guess sometimes they lose. The Horde and the Zerg were their two losses so far. Two of the top teams. Did they not fight the demons and the humans yet, maybe? They might have played the humans. We'll have to check that. I have double kill on healers, so yeah, that was an easy arcane punisher there for them. And that thing is probably going to end the game. I would not doubt. Joel is going to probably immediately have to back off from this thing. Once he gets going, he's going to put those lasers out all over the place. She's going to step into 3 of them, and then he's going to be like, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is not good. Not good. Taking so much damage, both of them. Core under attack because that's the only tower they have left. That is a GG for the Night Elves. And Lunara eliminated by the Punisher. As the fort falls and the base lies in ruin. Game Night Elves. Again, our first 2 games here. Someone's got to play the good animals and the bad animals, and they may always have the first matches, at least at this point. Punisher is going to stay alive for the whole thing. Yeah, nope. Dies at the very end. Get an easy win there for the Night Elves. Dog. I want to give to Maev. Sylvanas is awesome. They both played very evenly awesome. This actually does show the difference, though. Maev, the healers. Come on, the healers are epic. They're the only reason the comp works. The triple assassin plus 2 healers. You need 2 healers if you're not going to have a tank of any kind, I guess. But again, it works for them. Maev MVP for doing some work. Oh, 9 good animals remain winless. Remain defeated. Night Elves. Breathe a breath of fresh air for today, as they will remain 2 games up on the Alliance. And also have 2 wins on them head to head. And they'll only play their division rivals, but they only play 3 times, so they've already won their best of 3 in the division matchup. If it would possibly come down to that. Overwatch versus Protoss. Next. Things remaining relatively the same, but here we have Overwatch versus Protoss. Could switch up the bottom ranks a bit there in the non-StarCraft or the non-Warcraft division, that is. All right, let's do it. Overwatch Protoss. Overwatch Protoss. Tracer. Zarya. Lucio. Oh, Zarya. Ana, Genji, Mai. against Tassadar. Probius. Artanis. Alarak. And Phoenix. Alright. Game 3 of 6 of day 9. Here we go. Definitely going to be a telling match. These teams will play each other once more in one of the last 3 days of the season during the final conference matchups. Very sporadic conference matchups up until the last 3 days when because there's only 6 total, so there's only 3 very sporadically throughout the other divisional matchups. And then for the final 3 days, it'll just be all conference matchups. Pretty cool. Is that another Shrike skin for Ana? Maybe, maybe not. It is, and I really like those colors. Oh my. That's probably the best Ana skin ever, in my opinion. A decent Mai wearing a kind of bear outfit, I guess. Cool Zarya skin too. Overwatch is rocking right now. It looks like one of those like hazmat or whatever Tracer skins, also cool. And Genji's is really dang. Overwatch popping off with the skins this time. Trying to gain every advantage possible. Genji, oh my goodness, getting blown up immediately by Probius, who has a decent skin. Right? Phoenix too. Alarak is cool. Oh my goodness, everyone looks so cool. Tracer. Oh, Tracer is going to be the first blood. Phoenix, good kill. Alarak taking on a low. Phoenix had to back off though. Ooh, and a cool Artanis too. What? And everyone is rocking except for Tassadar. He's got another Tassadubus skin going on there. A new Badar. And that sounds much fun. Ana not trapped by the Tassadar wall. Luckily. Right now, things are looking in favor of Protoss. Overwatch has 2 wins. Protoss has 1. They've both, of course, been at the bottom here, but not quite as low to the bottom as the good and bad animals. As the good animals have no wins. The bad animals have 1 win, but it's against the good animals. Ana takes out Probius. Barely gets it. Sorry, also gets Tassadar. And Genji takes out Alarak. They just won. They just got a kill in each lane. Ana is now. They got some free farm all over the place because there's only 2 Protoss up, and wow, what a little bit of a turnaround there for Overwatch. All of a sudden, after that first blood, they said, "Okay, we gotta rethink things, guys," and they certainly did so. I have no idea who to choose for the skin win here. I'm gonna start narrowing it down. I can't say no to Ana's because that looks amazing. I'm also a big fan of Ana. I think she's super fun to play. A healer sniper is super awesome. Tracer barely making it out. Ana and oh, that's a really cool Alarak skin too. Zarya takes out Tassadar again. Oh man, there's some crazy fighting there. Good fighting. Zarya's skin is really cool too. Ana, Zarya, Alarak. Basically who I'm looking at right now. I mean, it's at least she's a girl. Makes it cute instead of like, I don't know, cocky. It's funny when Stitches does it because he's just some big doofy monster, so that's okay too. Or Abathur because he just looks like some cute little bug in PJs. And it's kind of hilarious. But if it's like Varian or something, it would be like, nah, dude, no, just take that off, please. You look like a dummy. This is gonna be, I think this is gonna be Overwatch, but can't say for sure yet. First one though, Arcane Punisher for the very beginning. Wait, it's not based on spot, is it? Is Arcane Punisher always here? Does go to Overwatch. And Mai was able to take out Probius once more. Zarya again kills Alarak. I guess she was killing Tassadar. Oh man, Genji kills Tassadar with the help, much help from the Arcane Punisher, who I would say is probably going to perhaps take out this entire fort. And it's 9-6. Wow. 9-1 kills. Overwatch just took complete control of this one. Don't worry, dog. We'll have some peanut butter soon. I need to go get more peanut butter. We went through a lot. Luckily, it's natural. We get some like semi-chunky for us to just snack on. We have a couple spoonfuls every now and then. Figured it was an easy snack for the dog. Ana with the attempted snipe of Tassadar, but she does no damage, so nothing happens. They have 10s though, obviously. Oh my, maybe saving the day, perhaps. Alarak could have probably done some Alaraki things. Tracer eliminating Probius. 10-1 kills now. 10-9 in level, nearly 11-9. About a level and a half difference right now. Tracer drops pretty low. Tassadar as well. Phoenix is going to teleport out of there before he reaches the danger zone. Yeah, no. Overwatch doing some work right now. Man, I'm out of coffee. That stinks. I have to just go through this entire match with none. Then I'll go get another cup. Halfway through, that's about right. Good to make it through 3 matches. Take a halfway break for probably 7 minutes ish. How long it takes my Keurig to make it. My Keurig needs cleaned or something, or it's just old. I don't know. Oh my goodness! Trace Zarya takes out Phoenix, Genji takes out Tassadar, and Ana takes out Probius. So I usually do 10 ounces and then another 4 ounces. Plus my cups are relatively large, so yeah. So I have to let my Keurig go twice. I usually do one, and then I'll come up and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm getting coffee after this match. 10 finally out for Protoss here. But 13's almost out now for Overwatch. Genji double kill, quick double kill. Ana taken out by Artanis though. Tassadar actually credited with that one. Genji finishes off Artanis for a triple. Zarya and Genji against Probius and Tassadar, who almost falls, so he's going to back. Genji's relatively safe. Healthy. He should probably go back in on that, I'd say. Knowing that Probius is probably the only one that's going to be there. Actually, Tassadar taps, so he's back. Genji I guess he has a little bit of, I don't know if it's lifesteal or just decent regen, but he's getting some health back. Tracer takes out Tassadar no problem with the help of Zarya. Alarak Phoenix here. Try to stop this Overwatch objective, but don't know if it's going to happen. Genji again kills Alarak. Yeah, we're getting these very prolonged, double team fights that happen twice. I want to say double team fights, but that doesn't sound right. Phoenix has to teleport out of there, able to do so safely enough. Ana was, I think, looking for him, found Cortez instead, low health. And Genji could finish him off, Tracer right there behind, and Phoenix now has to be careful. 39 and 40, that is another Punisher. What is it? Mortar Punisher for the Overwatch squad. Who's now 15 to 12 balance. So they're going to be getting 16 the same time. Protoss is getting 13. Maybe even before. Wow, they are just pounding Protoss right now. So Protoss is probably as bad as they seem. I think their only win is probably against the good animals as well. I was to guess. Artanis takes down Zarya. Genji gets Proteus. It's a 1-for-1 right now, but Mortar Punisher still has about half health. Did at least. That Tass and Alarak are able to do some decent damage to it, as well as the minion wave. Mortar's coming out, eliminating most of those. But they do get the Punisher before the wall of inner mid falls. Tassadar is in trouble. He's going to go down. I stand corrected. He will not. Crazy. So, looking for the one time the Protoss won. Yes, against the good animals. And the Overwatch had their first win against the bad animals. That's right. That was day 4. First of the interconference matchups. And so they played 3 of those. They'll play the other division of the other conference. Actually, those will be day 10, 11, and 12. So we will be seeing Overwatch against the good animals this time, which means Overwatch might be able to pick up another win. And we will see Protoss against the bad animals, which should be interesting because they are the 2 teams that have only beat the good animals and nobody else. So they'll get to play each other, and then we'll know which one of those 2 is really the second worst team. Tassadar eliminated. I think Overwatch is proving they're at least the 4th worst. At worst, 4th worst. Zarya taking out Phoenix. And they could even have a better comp than this, I'm not sure. It's possible, because they do have 2 other reserves that are decent. Lucio and Diva aren't terrible. That wasn't the best play. Standing under towers plus fort. Losing both Zarya and Genji there. Tracer wants to fight, loses health, gets some ults from Ana. She's got 1 left, maybe? Come on. No? Mai and Alarak fighting down bottom. 18 to 15. This actually the levels have started to even out a little bit more. I mean, it's still 2-level advantage, but the talents are now even. There is that. Talents are even. Tassadar unfortunately dies. Phoenix almost falls too. Cortana's trying to hold his mid by himself. He might do so successfully. It's been a pretty quick stream so far. It's good. I'm going to be able to get outside really early today. It's already like 60 degrees and really nice. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How are you still alive, my friend? Oh, that's not a strike scan. Okay, so it's definitely either Mai or Alarak or I guess not Zarya. There's so many awesome skins. It's so hard to choose. They're basically everyone's wearing an awesome one. Tassadar's is like the least awesome, and it's still awesome. And on it now that I realize that it's not Shrike, but the colors are still amazing. Is it what? I can't. Are you wearing a Shrike skin or not, Anna? Her hair is just blue. That's what's throwing me off, I think. Turn around, please. We already saw her face, but I think it's that her hair is blue. That's what's throwing me off. Phoenix takes out Zarya. Yeah, but then Tassadar repays the favor, eliminating Ana. Genji, white low here. Oh man, that there was no repaying the favor. I'm sorry, that was 3 kills for Protoss. Phoenix and Tassadar are doing work right now. This is their last chance. If they can get this though, Tassadar is being a complete moron instead of helping Phoenix. He's farming the minions in the wave, in the lane. Tracer and Mai are not going to be able to stop this first immortal for the Protoss. Wait, hold the phone, everyone. What makes it even better is these two are gonna get to fight again. So if they have a close match here, then even better for the end of the season when they get to fight each other again, even though it probably won't matter anymore for either of these teams. Oh my goodness, Mai just gets annihilated by Tassadar, Phoenix, and the Immortal. Mostly, I think, by Tassadar Laser or whatever that was. I think it was the Tassadar. Mostly, again. What is this? Frozen, yeah. Very, very easy fort. Oh my goodness, are they going to push straight into the core with this thing? Tracer's going to fall! Ana tried, but not quite enough heals coming out. Zarya should have shielded Tracer. I don't know what she was thinking. Ana is in a lot of trouble. She's going to survive somehow. Nope. Yep, she will, because the Immortal luckily focuses Genji. Genji, who goes pretty low, but he's still okay too. Immortals still have health. Artanis and Phoenix are now here to try to defend it as it pushes in this inner fort wall up top. It's going to take the gate down for sure. It's going to take down the whole wall for sure. Still a sliver of health on him, but he's in the tower range now attacking. I don't think he's getting a few shots on it. That, though, has just evened the score, if not put them up. Maybe not ahead, but definitely almost even the score. It's even the XP completely. Ana eliminates Phoenix. Maybe you're gonna stop the bleeding a bit here. One of the Protoss now down. 3v3 happening. Oh my goodness. Wow. Zarya and Tracer get 2. Proteus gets Zarya. Zarya gets Proteus. Tracer gets Tassadar. And I guess, yeah, Overwatch win that one. It's 4v2 on the map currently. Tracer, great damage to Artanis. He's going to have to back off. She will take him out. Alarak is, oh no. Alarak has started his alt channeling and he can't find anybody, and he's not going to find anybody for a long time. Oh man. That is so unfortunate. This has to be fixed somehow. He's going to be standing there for a bit. He's already picked somebody, it looks like, and now he's waiting for them to get into range or something. Oh, okay, there you go. It must have been Ana. So he's now not doing that anymore, at least. So they got him back. Working properly. Is Ana heals up Tracer, who's gonna survive those giant snipes, cross map snipes, and but the whole Protoss team coming behind Ana and Mai here. The stuns. Wow. That control was just enough to get them out. Any chase and Ana was probably going to fall. Got the Overwatch Siege camp now pushing mid. That's not going to be good for Protoss. Ooh, Tracer eliminates Proteus. Sorry, gets Tassadar. 3 again down because Artanis almost up. Genji takes out Alarak. And this siege camp's going to be pushing in this fort. Shrine's coming up, and there's no way they can get there. Phoenix wants to try, but Genji and Zarya are right there. They could have killed him, but they didn't attempt to for some reason. Siege camp easily taken out. This siege camp's pretty scary one, pretty scary type. There goes Phoenix. Sniped by Ana. Easy Punisher for Overwatch, unfortunately for Protoss, who are all dead right now except for Artanis. Proteus and Tassadar just came up. Alarak returning in 3, 2, 1 now. Watch back with their level advantage. It's way too late for Protoss to do anything about this shrine, though. Fortunately, Tracer's the only one attacking it, so it's not done just yet. Zarya is going to help out a lot there with her kind of decent wave clear. And there you have it. Border Punisher again here. And I don't think, I should say, I think that is going to be game. Ana with another nice snipe. Oh my goodness! Oh, she had one left. Zarya eliminates Proteus as Ana snipes Alarak and Tassadar. Border Punisher on Phoenix, Zarya as well. They say, nah. We win in this thing. It's over. That's game. Well played. I thought, I think we all saw for a moment there. Protoss definitely had a shot at this. They definitely had a shot. And then there was a big fight. They lost a bunch of people. Map was cleared. Overwatch gained the huge advantage again. Got the Punisher, no problem, and that will. Surely it'll do it. There's nobody helping though, so it might take the Punisher out. But the core is going to be open. First inner fort falling right now. Constant catapults and XP. And Mortar Punisher on core has some health still. Tracer getting zapped by the core. Zarya now getting zapped by the core instead of the Punisher. Punisher's still a tad bit of health. Half of the core gone. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's game. It's game. It's over. No way you come back from that. They want to finish it. Zarya and Tracer are in here attempting to finish it right now. Oh, they got the siege on it. That'll be one more shot and does it. Zarya dies at the very end, but worth. Great fight. Great way to stabilize there for Overwatch. A great attempt at a comeback there for Protoss. I don't think they're completely out of it, even though 37 to 12 kills does not seem like they were very close. They took the game to 23 minutes, though. 4 or so Punishers. Zarya played really well. Very important in that one. Tracer, definitely. Oh, jeez, this is going to be tough. You might hear my dog making some goofy noises in her sleep. 27 eliminations of 37. Anyone get close to that? Yeah, 27. Ana and Zarya. Man, Zarya had the damage. She had the most deaths, but let's not count the last one because she was pushing hard to make sure that win happened when it did. So we could say she had 3. No one else really came close in that. She's second best in. Okay, Zarya gets it. Well played by the Overwatch squad. I'm sure that Protoss are not too happy about that victory or that defeat, but what can you do? They did what they could. Of course, everybody's staying at the bottom here, though. Protoss soon. We could even give them that match tomorrow. Protoss versus the Bad Animals. We could wait on it. Nah, we gotta do it tomorrow. We definitely gotta do it tomorrow. We should put the rest of these into. This is the first, so I didn't mess this up right. Yeah, those are 2 divisional ones. Protoss lose conference, but not division. Overwatch win. And that was their first conference win. How about that? To be expected since they are there in the better conference of the 2, the non-Warcraft conference, with better records than the Warcraft conference. Does that mean? I don't know what that means. Probably means, I don't know. They're like more spread out, and then they have like 4 at the very top and 2 at the very bottom, and then everyone's feeding off the very bottom here. Yeah, that's it. Protoss. So we've got the right order here. Ooh. However, have the villains fought Overwatch? I don't think. The villains had the good and bad animals. Overwatch humans. Overwatch. Looking for villains in Overwatch. Sure, they're not together anywhere. Overwatch and villains. Overwatch beat the villains. That was their. Villains have 3 wins, so they did get another win off somebody else. Did they fight Protoss? Villains had those 2 first wins, and then they lost 3, right? And they won against the Bad Animals again, because that's a divisional one. That's why. But Overwatch now, if they're the same as the villains. So if the villains lose, Overwatch will pass them up. Interesting. Overwatch finally maybe making it out of the bottom 4. Oh, they did actually for a moment. I missed that. That was because Overwatch beat them, actually. That's why that happened. Where was that? I was here. Must have been. I was here. Where is Overwatch and why are they? We had it right. Wait a second. Should Overwatch have another win? Do 1, 2. No, just those. And then this one. Yeah, we're right. You got it. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is the one. I'm so confused. Okay, that is it. It's always one off, huh? Just like here. Light elves, that's for the next day. Alright, I just confused myself is all with the way I color these. We have the Alliance versus Villains now, though. This should be a pretty interesting one. Another pretty telling one, hopefully. Let's do it. Alliance of Warcraft versus the Villains of Warcraft. For the first time in this season, at least. I am going to get coffee once I set this up. Falstad. Uther. Oh wait, yes, Uther. Murden. Anubrak. And Kel'Thuzad. Huggins, Arthas. Stitches. Ragnaros. Anubrak. Wait a second, I'm looking at the wrong one. What? This is where I messed up because I have one highlighted and I was looking at that one. Jaina, this is Jaina and Kael'thas. Good thing I would have caught it eventually. Luckily, it's before we loaded in Stitches, Ragnaros. Anubrak and Kael'thas. Kael'thas, Kael'thas. Alright, I will be right back with a cup of coffee. My dog is super cute, but I know all she wants is peanut butter. Huh. You just want some peanut butter, don't you? Oh. Big old yellow lab. Love dogs. Love all dogs, but definitely more of a fan of big dogs. In the future, I would like maybe someday to have some work dogs. Probably looked up a few different ones. German Shepherds are, of course, one. Bernese Mountain Dogs seem like they're real popular, but they seem to have a lot of issues. But I guess Bernese mixes are all the rage. And I've also looked into Border Collies, so I'm kind of thinking, and also Australian sheepdogs, not cattle dogs, but sheepdogs. I think they're called sheepdogs. There's two different types, the sheepdogs and the cattle dogs. They're both super cute. The one's the blue heeler. I think that's the cattle dog's the blue heeler, and then I'm talking the other one that looks kind of more like a collie, I guess. I would like to maybe get a Bernese and Border Collie mixes, or Bernese and maybe the Bernese and Australian sheepdog mix. One or the other would probably be, and get a few of those and have them for livestock, have them for even being part Bernese Mountain Dog. They'd be a little bigger, and be able to do some light pulling of things, little wagons, stuff like that. Help me maybe to do a little simple tilling if I ever. I'm not a big. I don't know how much tilling I'll be doing though. Anywho, this got our fantastic Alliance versus Villains matchup here. It's the first, of course, of two between them, but this is gonna definitely give us a good indication of who will perhaps be the third seed in the Warcraft conference in the playoffs. It's gonna be one of these two teams, probably. The way things are going, it seems pretty clear that these are the two contenders for that spot. The villains, though, I don't know. Villains are actually not proving to be all that great either. We recall the scores, but they are at least going to be second in the conference because they already have 2 wins against the Bad Animals, proving that they can at least handle them. Yes, so the Alliance, though, is going to have to start stringing together a couple more wins here if they want to pull a bit. Well, I mean, I guess they've kind of pulled a bit ahead. This will definitely pull them ahead. They can claim victory here. Stitch is in some trouble. He's going to be just fine. No. Uther and Falstad can have to back off low health. Uther no mana. Murden's got to be careful. Jaina should be even more careful here. She will be just fine. Uther going to stay in. His mana coming back here a bit. Ragnaros relatively low. Jaina going to try to push the advantage a bit. Ragnaros, nice heals. Falstad going to come try to save Jaina a sec. Well, I guess that works. Throw his hammer out and run away himself too. Oh, Arthas kills Kael'thas for first blood. And we have a frozen shrine. Yeah, and we've seen Arcane and Mortar come from this bottom, so definitely just random what Punisher. Arthas, another kill, taking out Uther now. It's 2 for him. The only 2 kills, both for Arthas. But Arthas and Kel'Thuzad are both really low here. Stitch is maybe in some trouble, and Nubrak, the 4th tank of the team, comes to help. Oh, never mind, they only have 3. What am I talking about? Only have 3 tanks. They have the level advantage currently. Have not the numbers advantage now. It's well, they do because Jaina's fighting it in the lane like an idiot. So Kel'Thuzad kills Felstad, and that's at least a 1-for-1 as Jaina comes in finally and finishes Uberak off, although he was probably going to die either way. Because Stitches and Arthas are back, so they have numbers now, 4v2, 3v2, that is. 4v2 now, as Kel'Thas does come back in, and Kel'Thuzad is dead. It's 4v3, 3v3 because Kel'Thas leaves again, and Rag and Stitches show back up. Arthas 2 is there, Arthas kills Uther again, and wow, I can't believe it, but the villains are gonna probably take this first Immortal. I mean, I can believe it, it's just a little surprising. It seems like the Alliance not playing all that well right now. A lot of focus for them on this lane while the objective is going on. Not very smart. And yes, villains can take the Frozen Punisher, first Punisher of the match. Jaina's gonna go down. No way she's surviving that. Falstad caught by the Punisher. He's going to escape. Barely. Ragnaros finishes off Kel'Thas. Uther now caught by Kel'Thuzad and Ragnaros. He's gonna be fine, I guess. Oh, can he make it in? I don't know. Punisher wanted him, but can't get to him now. Uther and Murden both having to back now. Wow. Now Jaina and Falstad, luckily Murden's gonna stay because Jaina and Falstad have shown up. Oh my goodness, but the Punisher straight onto Jaina. She goes down. Murden now is like, nope, okay, yep, I'm back and I'm out of here. See ya. Falstad now in trouble. Good first Punisher for the villains. Half of the inner fort, half of the outer mid fort, excuse me. Half of the outer mid fort with more and more minions pushing in here. If they get another kill and make the Alliance back off again, this fort is gonna go down. Murden considering staying. Uther stays, he taps, he's gonna have mana. Pop out a bunch of heals there. Murden, again considering backing off. Kel'Thas is going to back. They pick up Kel'Thuzad kill under the fort though. So, works out for the Alliance there. 10s though, coming out for the villains. That was weird, they all picked one, and then this guy, and then that one picked, and then him, and then him. It went down the line. They picked them much slower than I thought they would. I thought they would have those out immediately. All of them. Just like boom, as soon as they hit the level. Like, what are you even thinking about? Don't you already know, bots? Exactly what you're doing. Don't you have 20,000 cursors clicking all over the place? No, that's not the case, but they do have them. They do know what they're doing. Somewhat. Jaina, you gotta be okay. Uther in for some heals, Murden for some tanking, Falstad for the damage, and they do get the Kel'Thuzad kill again. 3 kills for 3 deaths for Kel'Thuzad. If the Alliance has any chance, it's because he's feeding. Feeding in the sense that he's dying and then he's not on the map and it's a 5v4. Jaina clearing bottom, which has lost its walls. Murden clearing top, which has lost its walls. It is not looking good for the Alliance at all already. Early in this one. They've had like no push themselves. Got to figure out how to get around this tanky team. 3 tank, 2 assassin team. Uther is gonna fall. Nope. Yep. Shrine coming on up. And Mortar one this time. Jaina versus Stitches, not going well for Jaina. Stitches just standing there taking it. Jaina's almost dead now. Kel'Thas here, Kel'Thuzad for the villains, Murden. For the Alliance, we have a 3v3 with Kel'Thuzad and Jaina on the outside here, 4v4. Kel'Thuzad finishes off Kel'Thas. Uther's around now. Kind of a The one kind of hanging around is a 5v3 for the villains. If they show up here, it's 2v2 on the objective, though. 3v3 on the objective. Make that a 4-man villain squad taking out getting this Punisher for sure. Go through Jaina and Murden though. Can Jaina put the damage down? No. Oh, Murden tries to hop away, but Stitches finishes him off in midair. And Punisher 2 goes to the villains. Oh, Kael'thas gets Kel'Thuzad though. A little bit of payback. Kael on Kel. Should make a show about him. Kael and Kel. Oh, Kael'thas survives. Nubrak just gonna back down, go with Arthas down to the Punisher, where Stitches is already defending and pushing, and Jaina is going to die. Oh, again survives with just a sliver of health. Oh boy, Punisher might find her. Yep, she'll be alright. Stitches takes out Falstad though. Oh my goodness! Launched. I could barely even see that on the full zoom out. From here to here. Kael'thas going to be eliminated by the Punisher. Murden now in a sticky situation. It'll be alright. Jaina though. Punisher will see Jaina and be like, yes, I will kill Squishy. Boom! Nope, he focuses the Murden and does tons of damage to him though. Now on Jaina. Both of them lose a ton of health. Uther's not looking great anymore. The Punisher is going to take down all of bottom inner wall as the villains get all the other forts in the meantime, the outer forts in the meantime. Wow. 2 Punishers basically putting the Alliance down in this one. They're going to have to crawl back from nothing, basically. 13 to 16 right now. A whole talent advantage. You're probably going to see 20 coming out when 16 comes out, unless the Alliance can change something around, turn something around. Uther going to kill Kel'Thuzad. He and Kael'thas should run, and they do. Stitches into Nubrak, lurking Ragnaros nearby, actually pretty low. Jaina should be careful now. She has no escape. That's Jaina's problem. Well, her escape is in her ability to root people and run, I guess. Root and slow and all that kind of stuff. Good damage though, because she's catching them in a lot of abilities. Kael'thas now catching Stitches. Wow. If they would have stayed on that, Stitches was definitely going to fall. But he's alive. Nubrak and Ragnaros going to try pushing in top even further. Top almost losing its inner wall. Jaina in trouble, had to go ice block, and she will be okay. Stun under tower. Earlier, Ragnaros didn't take too much damage from it. Uther took more. Stitches now roaming up here. Misses everybody with the hook. Kel'Thuzad taking out Kael'thas in bottom lane 1v1. I like that they're kind of going back and forth with each other, with their names being like the same. It tickles me. Wow, Kel'Thuzad. The double kill. Falstad and Jaina with the ult, I guess. It's only 18. But making 19 now. Crazy 16s though coming out. The talents are even, but the villains are very quickly moving up to level 20 here. Oh my goodness, Kel'Thuzad just destroying this team now, right now. Stitches, without the Stitches though, taking out 2 there. I think it's over. Pretty sure it's over. What are they even going to do? The villains are level 20 right now. Ow. And so the music changed. So what do you do now? They're 20. You're 16. You just got your 16 talents. Somehow they're still fending off Arthas and Ragnaros. Kael'thas and Jaina, that is. Look at the damage Ragnaros. You have to attack them back. Stitches tries the super long hook, which would have ended somebody's life with a new Brack and Arthas being down there with them. Everyone avoiding the Jaina ult, which certainly helps the villains out. Oh my goodness, the damage! Oh, Arthas ult, Kael'thas ult, just all everything on top of each other. But only Kael'thas and Jaina fall. That's enough. I mean, you don't really need any more than that. Is that going to be game already? I think it's going to be game. This Punisher's it. They don't have anything left standing, really. They have forts. That's it. But that's not going to take long for this Punisher. Only number 3, but wow, the Alliance did end up getting 22 minion kills here, so just hold on a second, maybe. Kael'thas. Oh my goodness, that ult. Whatever that was, I think it was his ult. Uther is going to survive. Oh no, he's not. Yes. Stitches pull. Kill. Wait a second though. The other 4 Alliance members coalescing on him. It's too late. Too late. Kel'Thuzad gonna push down bottom tower, bottom fort by himself. No big deal. Now he's gonna, looks like he's gonna maybe join Arthas for the mid fort. Nope, they're gonna back out. Perhaps. Blue team's core is under attack. Not quite yet, but it will be. And Punisher's easily gonna take this down. Kel'Thuzad again kills Kael'thas. Jaina barely surviving there. Murden and Falstad still good health here against the Arcane Punisher. Can they? I mean, they're not going to save this fort, but they might save the game, maybe. Because the new Brack and Ragnaros are backing. No, a new Brack is going to stay. Murden, Falstad, Uther, all here. Ooh, Falstad takes a couple shots from the Arcane Punisher, but it's a little weaker in the physical department, I think, than the others. If there's any like a silver lining here for the Alliance, who's getting demolished right now. Looks like Core will survive with full health. It'll be close. Jaina takes out Kel'Thuzad. Can they get another kill here? Try to turn these. Oh man, Jaina just barely missed getting out of that hook range. We didn't really look at skins this match, did we? Kael'thas is pretty awesome. His was standing out a lot. Stitches as well, but it's not anything amazing. It's just like, it just stands out. Oh, Jaina gets the last shot on Stitches. I'm thinking about Jaina's isn't crazy, Rags isn't crazy, Falstad's isn't, Uther's is decent, but not amazing. Murden, same, decent, but not amazing. Goes to Kael'thas for sure. I think there's any question about that. Oh, we need to check Kel'Thuzad, I think, still. It Brack's normal. Kel'Thuzad is pretty normal. Very normal. Yeah, definitely goes to Kael'thas. But too bad, they're probably gonna lose. I mean, if you can somehow get a Punisher and keep the lanes pushed out, at this point you have a chance because the Punisher could. I don't even know. Punisher's going mid. You don't have anything done there. Yeah, the Alliance loses. They have Jaina and Kael'thas wave clear, but they need to keep staying alive. And they need the next Punisher, and they can't let villains get any more, obviously. Which means they probably need the next 2 Punishers to win. That would probably be enough if they could end up getting 2 Punishers. It'd probably be enough to win it for them, but I believe this is just a lot of wishful thinking, a lot of hypotheticals. As Anub'arak eliminates Uther, and that will probably. Oh, Ragnaros! That's a 1-for-1. Kel'Thuzad waiting for the shrine, not in this fight right now. But he will be able to start the shrine. Falstad, Kel'Thuzad, both about half health now. Falstad, don't take damage from that, you fool. I can't believe you just got hit by that. That was silly. But Jaina now, wait a second. Oh, but Anub'arak's here, okay. There's at least somebody here for the villains. Kel'Thuzad ends up killing Falstad after chasing him down. Ooh, Kel'Thuzad, is this gonna... Oh my goodness, what a fight. Jaina now gonna go back. She has to back the whole way, but she can also clear this once she's healthier. Shield should, or all the health should remain. Uther actually just popped up and was able to heal her, so that's good. Unfortunately, though, for the Alliance, it looks like they can't do much about this. They could, but they're not. They need a better game plan, which would be Jaina, go clear everything from the base, because you can do that by yourself, and we will all go fight on the shrine, because Kel'Thuzad is dead. So at least we have some kind of advantage, although Falstad is dead too, so no advantage. But at least we could try. At least we could try to fight, because it'd be a 3v3. Actually, it'd be a 3v4, I guess, if all the villains were there. But they're not. Here comes Falstad. That's another thing. Falstad can join the fight as soon as he comes up. Kel'Thuzad has to run back. Falstad already almost dying again. They got 22 again, but not. Maybe nearly enough. Frozen Punisher. Punisher number 3 out of 3, I believe, right? For the villains, and this is going to be game. As core already being pushed in heavily by these minion waves. With all the siege. Ooh, Kel'Thuzad, nice ult. Gonna go off again. Rag is gonna be credited with 2 kills, that is. And that's an entirely healthy Punisher who wants to get some hero kills rather than take out the core, obviously. I get it, like everyone wants. Ragnaros gets one more before the end on Kael'thas. Wow. I don't know if I was expecting that. I was not. Kel'Thuzad 7, Kael'thas 8, Uther 7. Wow. Most of these other heroes did pretty fantastic. I'd give it a Rag. I was thinking Arthas, but Ragnaros did pretty well in everything. Gotta give it to him. Crazy. Uh-oh. I see that the stream is frozen. I hope that point was that. Wow, that was early. That was that early. What the heck, stream? Seriously? What's going on? Everything else looks okay. Is it just maybe everything's fine. It's just my playback that screwed up. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. 2 hours in now. Should actually maybe be done in 2.5, possibly. Alliance loses to the villains. That's big. Let's do this before we get ahead of ourselves, before we mess something up. Wow. Alliance not faring very well in the conference. Division not so bad because they're with good animals. Overall, also pretty bad. Look at that. 4-2 villains in the conference. There you go. That shows you. 4-2 to the 2-5 conference. How did that happen? You missing one of the villains' conference matchups? We're in 2 conference. Villains would have been 1-0, 2-0 conference, 2-1 when they lost here. 2-2. Villains. 3-2. 4-2. The Alliance is what's wrong. How do you have an extra game, Alliance? Alliance is 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 1-3. How do you have an extra one? What? How did that happen? How could you possibly have an extra conference game? I did something wrong because there can only be 6. 1, 0-2, 1-2. Yeah, I'm just stupid. I did something wrong when I counted last 2. 1-2, 1-3. 2-3, 2-4. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's better. I think that's the only one I messed up. Yeah, we caught it early. Good. Wait, did we catch it early enough? Where did we mess up here? 2-3. So here they were actually 2-2. And they had to be here 1-2. We've been 1-2 in conference by now, yes. Here Law 1 against Protons. Is that where I did it? 2, 1-2, 1-2. What in the heck? 2-4 there. Here they won, which is when they went up to 2 and 3 instead of 1. Here they lost. That's when they went to 1 and 3. So here they're 1 and 3 still. Here they're 1 and 3 still. How are they 1 and 3 already? They can't be 1 and 3 already. Gosh. 0 and 1. 0 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then they lost. Yeah, I'm doing it because of lack of content. I don't know what that means. 1, 2. 1 and 3 here still. Okay, there we go. 1 and 3. 2 and 3 because they won here. 4. I had it right, I guess. That was the one I messed up. Alright, there we go. Zerg and Dominion. These should be the two, as always, two best, save for last. When you say lack of content, do you mean for heroes? Do you mean for my stream? As though this stream is somehow my life, just because I happen to be streaming. Alright, but yeah, Zerg versus Dominion now. Oh, I don't really care what HOTS does. They can do whatever they want. Alright, Infernal Shrines. No, I just like doing AI tournaments. WWE 2K22, Civ 6, Age of Empires 2, Heroes of the Storm happens to work. So here we are. All right, first was, oh gosh, page is getting long. Zerg versus Dominion. Zerg first. All right, we got Kerrigan. Although, that being said, I wouldn't mind even more heroes coming out so we can make even more teams than we have now. Zagara, Dihaka, and Stukov. Against, now I can't remember. Horde? No, Dominion, that's right. Division matchups. Rainer, Jimmy, Nova, Sergeant Hammer, Lieutenant Morales, and Blaze. Alright. Second to last matchup of the last day of the first half of the season. Short season that only takes 3 weeks. Really? No more content for heroes, huh? Or are you just saying that because they haven't made any in a while?
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Yeah, that might be right, because I thought I remembered Hogger, but I don't remember all the other heroes. Well, like, probably a good dozen heroes or something. Interesting. Interesting. Seems like there's a decent amount of people who still play, so. I guess it's because it's free, and it's not Hearthstone, so they can't make a ton of money off of just constant expansions. Wonder what they'll do with Diablo Immortal. Or maybe that'll be better because it's mobile. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. Although that doesn't really stop me from doing this. It does now, however, change the way I'll go about thinking of future teams for AI, although I wasn't sure if I was going to do another season of this either. It's super fun, but it's getting nice out, so I won't really have as much time to do this. Oh, Stukov dies to something. Didn't see where he was at. But that'll be first blood for the Dominion, more so on the Zerg. But either way, Zagara gonna have to back there. Morales gonna refarm the bottom lane by herself. Blazing Hammer. Ooh. Blaze dragged into towers, just enough damage. Dahaka gets a kill there, sort of. Decent Dahaka skin. Like the color combo. They're pretty normal. I wonder when the last skins were. Yeah, Mecha Haka. He might get the skin when here. Gotta love those. Pretty cool Zagara skin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Dahaka. Oh, that's pretty cool. I never saw that Blaze skin. They do seem like they have some new skins. There are ones that are limited time right now. I don't know if that means maybe they just rotate random skins they already made. Who knows? But I can't remember how long it had been since I played. Could have been 3 years. Cloud dropping pretty low in this first Infernal fight. Well, there he goes. Probably not going to go too well for the Zerg here. Dominion already have a 1 win on them. And I guess that would pretty much solidify their spot. Oh, Nova takes out Zagara. I don't know. I guess it's still hard to say because actually with the humans of Diablo, they're probably gonna, the way they're playing it, looks like they might end up with the 3rd seed because they're not gonna beat out the demons if everything keeps going the way it did this first half of the season. And so really these two may just be fighting for the top spot of their division, and that's maybe the only way they're going to make the playoffs. So this is really important for the Zerg to, although they're 1 game up right now, I'm pretty sure they need this win to go 1-1 against Dominion head to head. It'll give them a nice cushion with the overall standings as well. Fight's still going on. Zerg actually, no. Oh yeah, Kerrigan can kill on Nova. A chance still for them to get this Immortal. The Zagara leads. But I think they still might get it here. Kind of a 3v3, as long as they stand within Sergeant Hammer's range, and they don't. And yeah, Zerg actually able to get that first Punisher. Arcane Punisher. I feel like that's not too bad for the first one. It's not going to do a whole lot either way. But it might put all those lasers out for you to get a few kills in a team fight. They've mostly just been pushing down these first walls, not doing a whole lot of damage to the fort, but so I would take that as a win, pretty much. A whole lot else happening though. Zagara pushing nicely in top though. Morales almost falls. Nova. Yikes. Gonna maybe be okay. Unless she, yep, she's fine. We let the minions tank a couple of those shots. Blaze died. Did he die up here to Zagara? I saw him around there. Yeah, that's a pretty good push compared to the other matches. Not a whole lot of damage on the fort, so the minion's not in a whole lot of trouble here, but yeah. I don't think we've seen any comebacks on this map today, so. There was one close. There was a close one. Maybe two close ones, actually. Zerg with 10 now. Stukov takes out Morales. Continue this mid push. Abathur symbiote on Stukov. Don't know if he was healing him up though. Nova is killed. Should have just ran. Stukov and Abathur clearing bottom. Rainer saying nope. He's gonna take over. Dahaka clearing or taking top tower. Outer fort. And first one down. Yeah, always got to worry about the Zerg push. Dominion 2 has really good push, so usually they can. You'd think they'd counter it, but not quite. Oh, there you go. Rainer getting a kill. Stukov goes down. Not the greatest ult, but not terrible, I guess. As far as the AI are concerned. Decent fight here. They stay on it, and if Morales can, yes, this keeps Rainer alive. Nothing doing though. Kerrigan backs out the top. Dahaka. Uh-oh. I bet Nova will get him. Dahaka just kind of wandering around. I don't even know if he noticed Nova was there. Might grab, nope. Rainer be alright. Shrine. Not even up yet, but big team fight here. Looks like the Dominion will secure it for now. Dahaka brush stalking down and then snagging Morales. She didn't see that coming, but she's alright. Good. Nova takes out Zagara. Oh, just up here. Stukov finishes off Lieutenant Morales. 1-for-1. Rainer's in base. They get a 3v3.5. I don't actually see Abathur around here where he's got his guy at. But they don't need him. 2 kills. They did need him, I suppose. It's 2 kills for the Dominion. And much easier Immortal for them this time. They did almost get the first one, so maybe they just kind of threw that that first objective a bit. And they could take over this match here. Nobody pushing with Punisher. Basically no map pressure at all. So not really a very good Punisher at all here. Running around for Dahaka now. He's gonna get the wall. Still a decent amount of health on it. Now he has a few Dominion buddies to help him out. Morales is gonna survive. A lot of good damage on the fort now. Just a little bit of backup here. Stukov could be in a dangerous spot. Yep. Punisher gonna beat on him a little bit. He'll survive. Fort won't. And they even out the push a bit. Even out the lanes, that is. There goes the Abathur monster. Stukov kills Nova though. She must have been trying to escape. Ooh, Raynor with the Morales ult on him easily eliminates Stukov. Could take out Dahaka too, who was standing in Sergeant Hammer's range as well. He'll be alright. I don't know if he does use the trait. He just uses it very poorly, the AI that is. Blaze continues to push. He does a lot of pushing. Here comes Dahaka. It's like Blaze knew. Someone must have told him they saw him brush stalking. Like, hey, he's coming for you, Blaze. Beep boop beep bop. That's how they would have said it. Ooh. Raynor. Eliminating Kerrigan and Zagara. Jimmy. Doing work down bottom lane now. This outer mid wall nearly down for the Dominion. Will even things out there for them. We do have the level advantage. Talents, 16 talents out for everybody right now. 2 down for the Zerg, so 5v3 on the map. Dominion getting a decent push in here. Also getting ahead on XP. But Dahaka eliminates Nova, who went a bit hard. Oh, that's a pretty cool Nova skin. She would maybe get second, because I don't think that beats Dahaka's. Alright, maybe the Raynor push finally ending here. Morales healing up the siege minion a bit. It's able to take out the gate. A lot of low health bars for the Dominion. They're not gonna... Oh my. Zagara will survive the siege camp. Raynor now gonna clear mid. He will be successful. Dahaka pushing top back in favor of the Zerg. That was pushed. Well, that is their lane advantage anyway. Blaze had that push nicely back. Didn't quite get anything anymore done on that outer fort though. Stukov gonna fall fast. Kerrigan kind of just wandering on the outskirts. She knows she's gonna die if she goes in. Nova chases her down. Probably a wasted ult, but she gets her. Worth it. Nova, Morales, Raynor all around objective now. Dahaka is coming down with Abathur symbiote on him. Yeah, I forgot we can actually look right up here that they're damage and range. So yeah, it does not look like he has spec'd into the health. He's going damage Abathur. Which I guess he could go either way. They have Stukov. I like healing Abathur. He's fun. Hammer near death. 19, 19, 20 gonna be coming up for the Dominion here soon. Get XP for these kills? I don't think so. But still, Dahaka getting a couple. They're only at 22, the Dominion. So, again, if the Zerg push them off here and with a nice team fight, they could steal another Immortal or another Punisher. Stukov and Kerrigan pretty low though. Nova wants to chase it. Stukov ult straight into the shrine there. Nova. Nova chasing it down, backs off now. I don't know, I would have probably chased that the whole way and died. That Punisher is going to definitely be painful, not just to the body of Stukov, but to the structures of the Zerg. Raynor continues to push by himself, as Raynor is wont to do. Hammer is going to push with the Immortal, whether the Immortal just attacks heroes or not. Blaze keeping bottom lane going, although again that's going to be their advantage in the lane, so that'll push by itself nicely. Immortal going to take out this wall for sure. Maybe not. Doing a lot of hero focusing, so but Raynor ult coming out, that'll definitely get the rest of the tower health. And maybe not this one. What was that last thing? Was that Blaze or was that somehow the... Who knows? Just enough damage though. Wall goes down in mid. Big advantage now for the Dominion. They just needed to regroup after that first Immortal. 20s for everybody. We have reached the late game. 17.5 minutes right now. Not the longest one, but kind of getting closer to the longer of the matches here on, what is this called? Infernal Shrine. Raynor taking out Stukov. He's doing whatever he wants, anywhere he wants, pretty much. Ooh, he doesn't care about Morales, he's just gonna let her die. That's 1 for 2, though. Nova, I think I might have missed the Nova kill. Nova's death. Raynor gonna clear out the crazy Abathur that keeps pushing in this top lane. That is the one thorn in their side, if anything. Gonna be having to constantly clear that top unless they can get this fort. But of course, there's many more problems. Each of these teams has a really good clear, so they will be able to last a bit. Kerrigan kills Raynor. That's big. That was a 1v1, wasn't it? But again, we're at the end game, so all comes down to matchups at this point. Raynor can't just beat people because he's 3 levels up. Oh my goodness, Zagara just gets deleted from the map by Nova and Sergeant Hammer. And Kerrigan is going to take a ton of damage too. Nova misses the second snipe there. That was pretty terrible. And she's gonna probably back off now that she sees the heals come out, or not. You know, they don't make any sense. They back off whenever they're chasing someone 1v1 with no health, but they don't back off when it's 2v1 or even 3v1 and there's a healer there. Dahaka able to kill Nova, who goes way too hard for that. As the next shrine comes up, it's another arcane. And I would say if the Zerg get this, they might win. On the other hand, if the Dominion get it, then the Zerg lose all their advantage. So this will probably determine the outcome of this one. Stukov duels Lieutenant Morales, healer on healer, wins. Abathur kills Raynor with the help of somebody, I'm sure, wherever that happened. That's big. It's pretty big. Again, the lane continues to be pushed in. Hammer's trying to defend it. Abathur continues to show up. Damage Abathur. Nova taking tons of damage now. It's the tap. Is she going to survive? No. Oh my goodness. Stukov's doing loads of damage. What is up with that? Wow. Nobody at the shrine yet. Blaze going there now. Blue team takes out a fort. Was that one? Must have been. They also have the mid one, so they evened up mid. Not necessarily totally with structures since the wall's gone there. They evened up bottom. So really, the Zerg just pretty much took the advantage. And they aren't really even worried about getting this immortal. Although the Dominion should be worried about it. They can't let the Zerg get it. And again, if they can get it, then they can, at this point, even the match back up because the Zerg has taken out those two forts. And they continue to push. Stukov is there by himself. Morales and Hammer. Now Kerrigan shows up. 2v2. This actually looks like it'd probably go in the favor of the Zerg. They'll focus Morales easier than Stukov will be focused. Maybe until Zagar shows up. Oh, is it going to be enough? It's not. Abathur was there on Stukov, not with heals, but with the damage. So Stukov survives. Kerrigan just barely survives for now until Stukov only takes one of those snipes. He would have died if he took another one. Wow. Zagara able to eliminate Raynor though. That's a 1-for-1 up on the objective. Hammer continues to try to fight it, but not going to be able to, and that's 35, 36. That is the Immortal, or the Punisher, for the Zerg, and I think that might be game. And let's see how well the Dominion can keep it off of their fort. Oof. Morales is okay. Heals some of that back up. Nova needs to sidestep these lasers and start doing some damage to this thing. Or not. Stukov and Hammer going at it. Nova now down here roaming around. Maybe he's trying to sneak over for a kill. I don't know about this. Probably a waste of your time. Immortal definitely taking that fort down. Good fight. Good fight by the Zerg. Great, I guess, try by the Dominion. Maybe should have won this if they played it a little better, but the Zerg push too strong.
Red team's core is under attack. Heroes slain. Heroes slain.
Yep, down goes Morales. Raynor killed Stukov though. If that's any consolation to them. It's probably not, as the half-health Punisher beats on the core that has no shield anymore. Dahaka takes out Nova. Dahaka almost dead. Doesn't matter. That is game. Win goes to Zerg. And only one siege on this right now. Raynor cleared it, but 33% is not much. Have two forts still. Cigar is just going to push this one down in a couple minutes, in a couple seconds, that is. That Zagara push. And the Abathur push, wherever he decides to go. He was mid, now he is top. I thought, maybe not. Bottom fort is going to fall when the siege targets it. If it does, it won't. Nova kills Zagara before the fort falls. Longest death timers we're gonna get, but really nothing to gain right now while she's gone. Fort does fall, Blaze gets that.
Red team's core is under attack. Heroes
Haka kills Nova. He'll just duel everybody by himself. Morales heals. Yeah, they're going to be enough if he's under tower. Hey, look, that was a good use of trait. Back under tower. The tower was not shooting at him for a second there. Next shrine coming up, but I don't know if the match will last that long. And I don't think the Dominion can even try for it, or else the Zerg will just push in their base again. Oh, got some cams coming out.
A shrine gathers power. You will take it from me.
Okay, they're gonna fight it. They can get some kills here. They got a chance, but oh, Raynor gets one. Raynor should probably ult. It would have been a great time to ult. I guess he didn't. He did have it. Why wouldn't he have it? He didn't use it for a long time. Zagara, Stukov, picking up 3 kills now. And that is going to be game. When certainly going to the Zerg at this point. They don't even care, apparently, about getting the Immortal now. It's like, well, they're all dead, let's just push in. Even though they all backed instead. They got Dahaka, got Sagara, they're going to be able to take out that fort probably. Got Abathur, Monster with Symbiote pushing in top. That thing by itself may take out the fort. It does a lot of damage. Yep. Two siege. Ooh, 3 more on the way. Plus that camp, that's right. That's game. Nice try again by the Dominion. But the Zerg end up taking. You know, it would have been a lot different if they didn't lose that very first Immortal. And probably Dominion would have probably dominated the entire match. That was really the only point until like the end game that the Zerg even really did anything. Oh, alright. Alright, good one. One more, which also will be a good one way or another, I would imagine. Zerg wins it. And now they take that series between the two of them to 1-1. Not only that, they move up 2 games on the Dominion now. Stop switching back and forth. 4-2, 3-1. They will go 4-2 and 3-2. Again, messes something up here. 2, 3-0, 3-1. That's right. I guess that is right. This Zerg is where it's messed up. 0-0, 0-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Or one of these is wrong. Zerg, Protoss, this one. Where they played. Where are they? The Demons. That was not a divisional one. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, I'm not. Zerg, 2-2. This would have still been a 2-1. So they're actually 3-1. Wow. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, that's right. That I was thinking those should be the same then. 4-2 and 3-1 for both Zerg and Dominion. But the 7-2 to the 5-4 Zerg pulling away a little bit from the Dominion here, and the rest and everybody else. Other than, well, actually, yeah, Oh yeah, here we go. That's right. Pulling away from the Dominion and kind of the humans, if it ends up mattering, but it probably won't. They need to worry more about just staying ahead of the Dominion at this point than worrying about the third seed, I would say. Although if they keep winning, then the third seed is going to be looking like much better possible, or just the playoffs in general are going to be looking like a much better possibility. We'll see if the humans can dethrone the demons from being the only undefeated team, keep themselves in contention for that third spot, because the Dominion is still 5-4. They'll be 6-3, only one game ahead if they do lose. Yeah, let's see what happens. Zerg, blue, Dominion, red. All right. Lots of stuff going to be changing. I'll deal with all that after this match. Humans, demons of Diablo. Nazeebo. Sonya, Vala. Johanna. And Karzim. Against Diablo, Asmodin, Butcher, the Orc, and Malthael. Alright, last game of day 9. This will end the first half of the season. And I would say it has been a doozy. Sort of. Good animals remain at the bottom, of course. Still winless. Bad animals next. And Protoss. Both at 1-8 still. Just one win. But Protoss and the bad animals actually will be fighting tomorrow. And so one of them will pick up their second win, finally. And we'll know which one's better. At least we'll have an idea. One match, I suppose, isn't enough to tell, but this season, that's all they'll be fighting in. Wait, what is that? Protoss and I forget what I said now. Bad animals. Protoss and bad animals, they will only fight once. Though Protoss and Overwatch will only fight both animal squads once. Animals will fight each other twice because they're in the same conference, and Protoss and Overwatch will fight each other twice because they're in the same conference, the non-Warcraft conference. Sonya, nice. Sonya pulling herself to Butcher as he was charging to her, so he doesn't get stunned because he's unstoppable, but she ends up taking the stun at the very end, which didn't really do much anyway. Big 3v3 in the middle here. Fall off free farming bottom. Leoric really low. Sonya takes Leoric down for first blood. Sonya going way too hard. She should be careful here. No reason to take away your advantage here. Again, trying to get the first win, or give the demons their first loss, and also get their first win on them, because this is going to be important for their division. They can bring it to a 1-1 in their head-to-head matchup. Give them some hope. Give everybody some hope. Decent damage on Asmo. Sonya can't get it. Diablo ends up falling to Nazebo poison, barely gets him, but that's 2 kills now for humans. Not a huge advantage yet, but just a tad. Just a tad. Take it right now. Better than another Nazebo free farming bottom to continue that XP advantage. Sonya has to back from top, but Karzim takes her place. Continue getting XP there. XP getting soaked in all the lanes. Well, not anymore in top. Now that goes to the demons, and they're going to start evening out the XP. Karzim going to come defend bottom here. Getting a bit low. Sonya comes in to try to kill the Auric, but he was already wraith walking away, or whatever that's called. First shrine coming up, which could be very determinant of what happens the rest of the match, based on what the other 5 matches. Wow, that didn't do a lot of damage there, luckily for humans. But they have a lot of low health bars inside of the Diablo humans. Demons looking real good. Val is going to die. Karzim is barely going to survive. If they back off, they could probably come back into this one, but they've now lost the XP advantage, lost the level advantage. And the demons already again on the hunt. I have 4 Nazebo and Johanna in here. Decent damage to Asmodin. Butcher comes in now, it's 4v2. Sonya gonna be able to chain herself into this fight and maybe get Nazebo out of there and Johanna. Sonya, Karzim, Bala now 3v3. Asmodin comes in. Butcher comes back in, it's a 4v3. Nazebo's here now. They got a 4v4. The Butcher is in the very middle of this fight, and he is not gonna live. He's gonna die. Nazebo, another poison kill, barely getting it, but he gets it. And that is the humans with the advantage currently on the Punisher. Can they finish it off? They need 6 more. Oh, and they deter the demons once again from the objective. 6, 8, 9. Wow. Humans end up getting the first Punisher. Mortar Punisher. Could end up doing relatively decent damage if those mortars end up hitting. Yep. End up actually hitting structures. And when the demons aren't here to defend it all, so the Punisher is happy to just bash on all the structures. The heroes at least give him something else to hit. Malthael survives. Not a bad push at all. And look at that big minion wave coming in too. Diablo taking tons of damage here. Wait a second. He's not going to be able to stay. And that's going to be half of the health of this outer fort and mid down. More than half. Oh my goodness, are they going to get it? It's going to be close. Butcher coming in on Bala. Bala, you're in tower range. Wow. Almost got it. That was a fantastic push for the first Immortal. First Punisher, that is. But see if the humans can get out of here safely. So far, so good. They've gained the level advantage again. And yeah, they're staying afloat. We'll say that because the demons continue to bring the assault. Keeping the XP advantage there. Sonya being silly and trying to back in a terrible spot. Luckily, Malthael doesn't chase her any further than that. Nazebo and Johanna trying to hold this mid. I don't know. The blind will help. Nazebo's AoE damage certainly helps. Things evened up again in XP. Diablo left to free farm bottom lane. That's not smart. Decent damage from Nazebo on Leoric there. Ball is going to back off and go bottom or mid. Everybody leaves for the human team top, and now that's 2 free lanes being soaked for the demons. I don't know what the humans are doing right now. Nothing important. There's 10s for everybody. Sonya stop the Diablo push bottom lane. Sonya now, I would say, in some trouble, but I don't think Diablo and Leora can nearly do the damage that they would need to take her out. She won't be able to kill them either, but now 1v1 she might. Ooh, Karazim. Diablo walks into the Karazim Vala and dies after he took some damage from Sonya. Malthael tried to come do something, I don't know, but he could have died if he wasn't out of there faster. Karazim takes a laser beam blast from Asmodin. They may have fought that 2v3, but the humans decide not to. They have Vala, Karazim, Johanna. That's a pretty decent comp 3. Gazebo's super low. Shrine's coming up. Looks like he's just going to back. That's smart. Got the demons, a couple demons coming off base full health, a couple demons very low health. Asmodin, one of them. Malthael, now another, who could fall right before Shrine comes up. He's going to be safe, but he'll definitely have to back. Sonya, 2 though, may have to back off this. Nazebo, now full health. That's the guy that you want on the Shrine. Nazebo and Johanna taking on the Diablo Leora. Johanna can tank it. Nazebo's going to have the damage to just to kill him. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of killing either way if Nazebo can avoid getting in the middle of all that. Now Malthael shows up. He'll bring the DPS for the Demon Squad. Not a whole lot. The advantage currently humans in this fight. 3v2 as they take out Malthael now. Now 3v3 as Diablo comes up. Asmodin misses the dunk, so nothing happening there. Sonya takes out Malthael now. Ooh, but Leora able to take out Karazim, and that is a 2v4 in favor of the demons now. Nazebo shows back up. That's going to be tons of damage from his ult. Yes, ult's going to actually zone off Diablo and Asmodin and Leora. Oh my goodness, he almost killed Diablo with it. That was nuts. Wow. Now Leora comes back in by himself. This is really close though, 24-17. It can go either way. Whoever wins this fight is gonna get it. Nazebo, if he stays in there, they can do it. If he doesn't, Sonya may not be able to finish it by herself. She's gonna need some help. Vala with full health and mana comes in. She misses her Q, but that's okay. She's probably gonna have an ult in there. She does, certainly. And that is going to go. Again, Asmodin falls to Sonya at the very end there. And that is going. Oh my goodness, Malthael, the damage though. Wait a second. What? Oh my goodness, all of the humans just backed off. And they are giving this to the demons right now. But the demons aren't killing any of them. What? So Karazim comes back in with Johanna now. Leora and Diablo did nothing at all whenever they had a free chance to kill these things. It's 38-30, and wow, humans barely get that one, I would say. Nazebo's already down in bottom lane ready to push this. That's hilarious. Now they have to answer that for sure. Humans are in pretty good control of this one. If they don't throw this, they're going to give the demons their first loss, which is huge. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look at how close their first match was. I think the first matchup between these two was really close because it was one of the very first matches, and I was surprised because the demons didn't do well in the tournament. And the humans did. Humans were one of the best 4, I would say. I mean, at least they looked like one of the best 4 from the tournament. And they are up there. They are actually one of the best 4. They've proven, I think. Fort goes down, courtesy of Nazebo. The Punisher just passed up this fort. He's like, I'll go for this one instead. That's fine. You guys want to pull me down here? I'll go for this one. That's the thing. If you're trying to deal with Punishers, it's not bad to maybe not do this, but to get them between these towers and this fort here, so all 3 are blasting him. And he's attacking heroes, preferably. That was really good by the demons, actually. They're gonna lose all their forts though, so that's not amazing. But I mean, it could have been worse, right? I guess. They're still in this. 16s though coming out for for the humans. Sonya avoids the Asmo. Oh, Lakers Asmo. We missed that. Didn't do the skin win again this time. Malthiel's rocking a pretty cool one. That I'm a little better at doing this. I think I'll do this to look at skin. I really like that Malthiel skin. But I can't pass up the Lakers Asmodin. Vala staying alive. She's got Christmas skin. I really like that, but it's not Christmas, so she can't win. That's a good Nazebo. I'm tempted to say Malthiel. Asmo, close second for Asmodin. Nazebo's is cool too, but I think Malthiel's probably is the best. I really like that Vala skin though. Okay, Vala survives. Joanna coming in with an ult, zoning off the team a little bit. That wasn't Joanna, was it? That was Karzin with his ult. Nazebo, decent damage on Leoric here. The humans with the advantage, but I mean, geez, not much. Even after 2 immortals, the demons are still just right there lurking behind them. They just cannot pull ahead at all. Crazy. It's just, I guess, the beefiness of the oof. They have good damage too, especially when you get Malthiel, Asmodin, and the Butcher together like that. Vala's got to be careful, but Nazebo's here and Malthiel's gonna fall. Oh, that Wraith can go through. He does not get Asmo with it or anything else, unfortunately for Nazebo. He actually took half damage too, but Sonya taking out the Butcher. See, now that's a matchup there. Sonya can take the Butcher in late game. That's what you need, is you need someone who can actually handle the Butcher in late game. Sonya could do that, especially with Johanna's tankiness. Johanna's very tanky. She's got that unstoppable big shield trait. She can pop that pretty often. Being able to blind everybody around you basically helps all the time. This is going to, it looks like it's going to be almost a free immortal in the game, maybe. Or the humans, oh my goodness, it is going to, because they're chasing Karzim and Sonya. Sonya got dunked. Sonya got dunked by Asmo, but it doesn't matter. That's 31, 32. They are, oh man, don't even tell me that the humans are going to leave this one short. No, they get it. They get it all before the villains even engage. That is huge. Sonya off the map. May not matter. These guys got to stop roaming around though, because that's how they're going to throw the match. By the demons just picking them off one by one. Vala's got to be careful, but she has Punisher help, at least. She could have actually probably stayed. The Punisher's going to kill him. Punisher is going to just beat him up. Yeah. Oh, he is so lucky it's an arcane. But not lucky enough. Ooh, Asmo goes down, but Malthiel kills Nazebo. Nazebo screwing around. They do have to be careful of the counter push by the demons, even during the immortal, unfortunately. But this immortal is very healthy. The demons are actually not having much luck dealing with this arcane immortal at all. Vala wants to take out the Butcher. Decent damage. She keeps on the structures too. Takes out one tower. The immortal, or I mean the Punisher, will take out the second tower. It's a lot less damage to him. He continues to attack more than half of the demon team by himself and take them back to Fountain. As long as he stays on this fort, that's going to be... Oh, Karzim with the ult takes Malthiel down. Wow. Asmodin angers the Punisher when he tried to dunk him there. The Punisher now though, okay, well, luckily whenever the core is invulnerable, the Punisher will not stay on it. They do save the core, the bottom inner fort for now, but only barely. Oh, only barely. Leoric now in a precarious position. Diablo comes to help him, but that's a Johanna. She's probably not going to die. Bala's right behind her with a bunch of arrows flying into Diablo's back. Asmodin trying to come around the side here, but he has no help. That's not smart. Bala's putting the damage down on Diablo. Now could do the same to Asmodin. It's 21 to 19. Finally 20 coming out for the demons, so things evening out now for them finally. Unfortunately, this may be a turn for the worst for the humans now that that has evened out. Oh gosh, Bala left that. That was not good. She had enough health to stay in there behind the Karzim and the Johanna. The fort stays up, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Only because it may just take one small mistake for the humans to lose this entire match. I don't trust it yet because the demons are undefeated. I don't trust it. Johanna, will you please leave? You're 1v3ing the entire team right now. Okay, now at least it's a 2v2-ish. The Zebo's not, he doesn't have enough health to do this. Yeah. He has ult. Now. Oh, look at this demon push though. It's relentless. It's relentless. You need to take a couple of them out or something. Malthael, there's your chance. Kill the Malthael. Oh man, Bala and Sonya wasting an opportunity. Wasting a big opportunity. Look at this. Demons are going to push in the outer mid fort. Almost uncontested, but not Zebo and Sonya here to contest it. Might do a fine enough job on that. Where Johanna's here now, and Zebo's rotating down to bottom, and that's going to make the demons have to go down there. They're going to have to answer him. Asmodin will do so. Diablo has to back. He doesn't actually, but he will. The shrine coming up in 10. Karzim's already there. Malthael. Oh boy, Karzim. Get in the bush. Get in the bush. Oh gosh. Throw. What a throw. Sonya needs to go help him instead of killing the minions. And Karzim dies. Karzim dies as the Punisher shrine comes up. Sonya comes in late, so she may die as well. Oh no, Asmodin kills Vala 1v1 in mid. Sonya almost dies. That is going to be Punisher for the demons. Wow. Told you. One little throw, one little mistake down here. Vala leaving. A death under the tower. Not finishing off the fort. Where you would have had a giant lane advantage there then, and have minions constantly pushing in there, have demons constantly have to be back, one of them at least. Now instead of all that, this is the same thing that happened. Wasn't it the Zerg and the demons against the demons yesterday? The Zerg should have beat the demons, and they didn't do this. The same thing didn't finish this fort. And the same exact thing happened. They threw the match, but it was less of a throw because the demons were actually doing well. Here it's going to be the biggest throw ever because the demons should have had no chance in this. But it looks like, yeah, Nazebo, now dead, is not going to be able to do anything against this guy. Nobody else for the humans are around here. Ball is going to show up late and probably die now because she's stupid. Nazebo back with full health. He's going to take a lot of damage now, though. He's going to drive the heroes away, but all oh, these people are too concerned with the wrong things. This Punisher. Okay, Sonya now finally doing damage to the Punisher. Nazebo spending way too. Oh my goodness, this is just silliness. This is silliness. It's absolute silliness. I don't know why nobody can just play normal, like just do the normal things that the bots would do any other time when they're against the demons. They just don't do anything correctly, and then they lose. Like Johanna trying to 1v2. Please stop it. Yeah, you gave up that bruiser camp because you humans are doing nothing at all except losing constantly. You get a Punisher and you're just losing anyway. It's crazy. I mean, the rest of the time, up until now, whenever the demons had their first Punisher. But that's all it took for the demons, basically, to even this match out completely. They're going to get this fort, they're going to get that fort, and everything is going to be pretty much evened up, except for the health on these forts. Again, all they had to do several minutes ago was take that. That's all. That's all, and this entire match is different because then the demons have to be back. But no, nobody can take a fort from the demons, an inner fort from the demons. No, that's impossible. The AI does not allow for that. Horrible play. Two games in a row, 2 matches in a row, the demons get so lucky because of just crap AI play. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm even more speechless than yesterday. Not really speechless. I just don't know what to really say other than to ramble because it's so stupid. Look, that's what you're gonna do. Nazebo. This is just crazy. Just crazy. Should be able to kill Malthael if Bala can stay out of the bad. Nazebo here now. Doesn't have his ult, so he's going to have to do things a little bit the old-fashioned way. Vala's still here. The focus not on Malthael. Now it is because Diablo helped her out. Helped position her correctly. And they get a kill. That's any consolation. It's 5v4 on the map now, but this is a 2v3 in favor of the demons. Not going to go well for Karazim. Johanna doesn't care to help him. Nazebo doesn't care to help him. And it's another downfall is they just let their allies die. And they just stand in the lane killing minions right next to their dying allies. When they could easily win the fight if they just joined it, but they don't, and then their allies die instead. Makes no sense. I mean, that's really poor AI. That's really bad AI. Asmodee dunks Sonya right before the shrine comes up. It's going to be Immortal number 2 for the demons. They're going to push into the base on the bottom, and then they're going to take the core, and they're going to win. Of course. So stupid. Absolutely no reason they should win this or should have won the match yesterday, but here we are. I don't even want to watch anything else happening at this point. It's just silliness, just complete silliness. Can't believe it happened 2 matches in a row. The demons should have lost 2 matches in a row. They're still undefeated though, because no team can just perform normally. They have to do dumb stuff, the dumbest of dumb stuff, whenever they're playing against the demons. How do you possibly lose this match when you get 2, maybe 3 of the first immortals, and you have no towers lost? You have all of the outer towers. You almost have one of the inner forts down, and then you completely lose the match. Just a complete 180 the other direction, as the Butcher kills Karazim probably without any problem. Vala now going to die immediately. Johanna now going to come down by herself because they can only come down one at a time to try to deal with this, because obviously that's how you do this. Obviously that's how this game works. Nazebo, again, because all he can seem to do at this point in this match is ult people away, and then that's about the extent of his use. So sad. So disgusting to watch. I want to watch good matches. I don't want to watch this crap happen constantly. Like, if you're supposed to win the match, win the match. Don't just stop playing bots so that the other team wins. There's a reason to switch to a different game where the AI actually doesn't stop playing the game. Why are you stopping? Why do you stop playing the game? Like, it happens on so many objectives where it's like, oh, you have this, you got this covered. We're gonna leave this to our one teammate to do. So then they get destroyed completely by the 5-man squad coming in. Or like over here, Vala with more than half health gets her backup, Johanna and Karazim, tank and healer, coming in to help her out under the tower, of course. So they dive the tower, so they're taking tower shots. Vala, their DPS, I'm gonna go over here and do something else while you guys are fighting a 2v2 where it could have been a 3v2, and we could have easily, I could have, as Vala, probably shot this tower twice and it would have gone down, and then we would have won the fight. But nope. That's too hard. That's like Abathur from the Zerg in the match yesterday against the Demons, literally standing next to this tower, which had like 100 health on it, right? Less than 1 auto attack health left on it. Abathur stands here with his monster, and he's attacking a minion wave that's like right here. He attacks the minions, standing under the tower, getting killed by the tower, and all he had to do was hit the tower 1 time and take it out, but he didn't. And so that fort, tower, fort, whatever, stood the rest of the time. And instead of them having the big siege pushing in constantly on the core, they had nothing. And the Demons came back easily and won. Just like they did now. Pretty much the same way. But again, that was a little sillier, that one instance of Abathur screwing up completely. It was a little worse than this. But overall, the whole match, the humans should not have lost this. They played like crap. They played like absolute crap after getting those first 2 immortals. They shouldn't still be in. I mean, I don't even know why the Demons haven't won yet. The last immortal was in the base. It's over. The humans cannot fight this demon team at all. They should be able to, as you can see. Nazebo can kill like all of them at the same time with his ult, but they're never grouped. They're never team fighting properly. Anytime they actually start, 2 of their allies just wander off into a different lane to do something stupid that doesn't matter at the time. I mean, certainly better to stay in the fight and kill some people than to not, and then to lose your teammates and then lose the match because you don't have anybody on the map anymore. Azebo and Johanna going to 2v3 and die immediately in here. Easy Shrine coming up for the Demons. Karazim gets Johanna's safe, but she's a big tank, so obviously Karazim gets locked up by Leoric's ult, takes a couple hits. They just leave him because they don't care, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go then. I'm sorry. So he's gone now. He's now like considering going back in, but can't, I guess. Mostly because he has no teammates. The Zebo's dead. Sonya's clearing bot. Johanna and Vala are clearing top. 24 of 40. Demons are taking forever to get this. Yeah, there's 30, 31, 32, 3. Maltheo kills Karazim. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. 4 is already under attack. They didn't really even need the Punisher. Honestly, the way the humans play, they could have probably just given the Punisher to the humans and pushed the core down as the humans dallied around with other nonsense that would lose them the game. Kinda like this. Kinda like this. Well, there's 3 of us. Let's just all 3 of us push this lane up some more. While Sonya pushes the bottom lane out the whole way. How much further do you need to push the lane before you turn back and deal with the mid? The giant Punisher that's just gonna bash that core down because it has so much darn health that there's no way you're gonna be able to deal with it in time. Ugh, crazy how we get so many good matches both ways. Teams playing well both ways, close ones. Then it comes to the demon matches, and the other team just craps out completely and forgets how the game works, even though they're bots and programmed to play the game. You would think play the game correctly, but not even close. And again, we're back to this crap. The demon team who doesn't deserve to win at all because they played so terribly. Who do you possibly give MVP to? Who do you give it? Who would you give it to here? They all played so bad. Asmodin, because he had a lot of experience that didn't matter anymore because they didn't actually do anything until they were already level 20. Structure damage, which, I mean, that's just what Asmodin does. Maltheo and Leoric, both with almost the same amount of hero damage. Maltheo should be expected. Asmodin would be the butcher, who surprisingly didn't have a whole lot. I don't know, giving it to Asmodin because whatever. They all sucked, but they still won. Because that's what happens. That is just what happens. Lame. Come on, there we go. Demons get another win that they don't deserve. 2 in a row. How about that? Go figure. It's 2 very annoyed endings in a row to the stream. So 3-3 and 3 in the conference, 2 and 2 in the division. Wow, that does not make the humans look as good as they should be. Should be if they didn't do what they just did there. Ay, ay, ay. So darn bad. All right. We have Lions dropping. Overwatch is still here, but you know, it's all right. They won, so that's something. Villains will be okay. Villains and Alliance are now both 4 and 5, and the Villains just beat the Alliance, so it's Alliance then Villains. And then it's the Dominion. Also now nearing 500 themselves. Yikes. As the Alliance drops below 500. Yikes as well. And then the humans are the only ones that are going to be 6 and 3, so they come next. They fall very far. Well, not very far, but they were. I don't know. They've been doing pretty well, and that's a big loss. 3 now for them. Most of the other, quote unquote good teams only have 2 losses currently, or less, I guess, in the case of the Demons. But now I assume these should all be then same Night Elves, Horde, Zerg, Demons. Again, Night Elves have lost to the Horde and the Zerg. Don't think the Horde and the Zerg have fought yet, so they stay where they are. That'll be coming up though. That will be that's going to be in the next 3 days in the interconference play. And Zerg Demons. Now we actually have the top of the division, one of the top division in the first 4 each. Instead, we had the humans were up there, and so we had 2 of the two of the non-StarCraft division teams up at the top for year two, actually for quite a while probably. Demons Horde, sir. That's the first time. That's when it wasn't. The last time that it wasn't, or the last time I should say that it was the top 4 division in the top 4 spots. Now again though. All right, that's it. Day 9. That is the end of the first half of the season. Be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and we'll do the next interconference games. That'll be the end of all the interconference play. And then we'll be back on to the final 3 division matchups. A couple more conference ones to round off all the first matchups of the conference. And then finally, the last 3 days will be the final 3 conference games. All right. I will see you then. Peace.